Hello. Hey guys. I just actually realized that I was talking to myself for 2 minutes and I hadn't hit the go live button. So what's going on? Now that I'm actually in here, I can see that there are people in here. Yeah, absolutely crazy. But it looks like Bucky's in there chatting. George is in there. Tin Man's there. Buddy was in earlier. Tin Man, Willie, I did get your stickers today. I appreciate it. I got the little short stack, so I'll make sure when I start sending stickers out, I'll stick those in there as well. I appreciate it, man. I actually forgot to bring one down for the board too. But I started going on a little bit of a tirade off air, I guess, talking about our trip in DC and how it went. Because last time that you guys saw us here, hey, Expressions, how are you? Yeah, last time we were here, we were actually at a taco place in DC, and that was our first night. We did end up spending 3 full days there, and it was pretty sweet. We put in 4.5 to 5 miles of walking time. So each night we were probably done by 6 o'clock because we were so beat. But DC has so much you can check out. Let's bring Josh up here. Josh is hanging out. Oh, what's going on, Josh?
What's going on, man?
What's happening? Oh, just gotta say hi to my buddy there, Kevin, down in Lakeland, Florida. How you doing, Kevin? Yeah, Josh, I was just talking about DC. Have you ever been there yourself?
Yeah, we went maybe 5 years ago.
Did you?
Actually, maybe more. I don't know. It was about 5 or 6 years ago. It was kind of on a whim. We're just like, what do you want to do this summer? And I was like, let's go to DC before the world goes to shit.
Yeah. This was kind of a whim too, because my son was turning 16 and he's not driving yet. We've got to get him into the classes. I mean, he drives with us, but not on the roads.
Yeah.
So there really wasn't a car thing to do or whatever. I'm like, what can I do for this kid? Because he's really introverted. He likes to just play video games and hang out online with his friends. And I get it. That's where his friends are. But at the same time, I want to get him out of his room, and find something to do with him. And probably 2 or 3 days before his birthday, which was March 8th, I was like, I'm going to take him to DC. And it just happened like that. And within 2 days, I booked the trip and was able to actually tell him on his birthday that's what we were doing,
Yeah, we went down. It's like a big family. So it was me and my wife and my 2 sons, and then my mother and father actually went down too with us. And
yeah.
Again, like I said, it was like a whim. I think we planned it real quick and like maybe a month and a half out, and we just went and just enjoyed all the museums and everything else that was there. And the best part is like everything's free. Like
free and within walking distance. I mean, you definitely put in miles by walking, but it doesn't feel like it because you're going from spot to spot to spot, and you're seeing all this stuff because it's so densely packed in.
Yeah. We put in like 12-hour days just walking or taking the bus or whatever.
We did maybe 6-hour days and decided it was always hotel time at like 5 or 6 o'clock. It was rough. What's going on, George? They popped in. Ken and T, what's happening? But yeah, man, did you happen to go to Arlington at all when you were there?
That was our last stop before we headed home. That was something else. We saw the changing of the guard and everything, so
we didn't see that, but we definitely walked it, and it's crazy to think that there were that many people, and that's only a fraction. That's only a fraction of how many people that have fought in wars. Yeah, I didn't really care about some of the presidents' graves. It was just the fact that there were that many soldiers buried there. That was crazy. But after that, we went across the river, and I went magnet fishing for a little while. Caught some stuff that I didn't normally catch. I know we can get them around here, but square nails, like big square nails.
Yeah.
I've never pulled one out before.
That's sweet.
So, Yeah. Is that anything that you've gotten around here, like in any colonial areas or anything?
Not that I've like been able to really identify as like a square nail, but definitely, we always get nails,
Yeah.
but no, that's awesome. I know whenever I travel now, I'm like, can I magnet fish somewhere? Or like, is there a park around? Should I bring my detector? Like,
yeah. It's good to do just because it adds a little bit of difference to the channel, because there's not a ton of places for me to continue to go to on the Cape, over and over and over again. So yeah, but it's fun, we had a good time down there. He didn't want to throw it around, and that's fine. At that point, we'd walked through Arlington. He just didn't want to stand up anymore.
yeah.
He was just like, I just want to sit down. Yeah. But then actually the last 45 minutes were spent getting the Titan out of the water because it got stuck.
Oh no.
Yeah. And I had caught a pipe earlier, so I was trying to like measure how deep it might be if I had to go in. And the water was up to like my chin. I wasn't going
in there unless that
I
water
wasn't
was
going in.
crystal clear.
No, and it wasn't. It was like this brown. I mean, it looked clean, but it wasn't clear.
Yeah.
So I fought it and fought it and fought it, and 45 minutes later, I got it.
Nice. I just gotta let my dogs out right here, so I'm
Yeah,
listening.
all good. Yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, it was just it sucked. I tried at one point in time. I put the rope through the pipe. George, I appreciate that. I can send you an email. I think I still possibly have yours from when they first sent out stickers. But yeah, I don't know what I was just saying.
Pipe.
Lost my train of thought.
You're
fighting the stupid
pipe. Yeah.
Fighting the stupid magnet. Yeah, what I did is I fed the end of my rope through a pipe, a big long one, and I thought maybe I could get a good angle to have like make the rope stiff and push it out.
Yeah.
That ended up partly working because I was able to get it out from stuck between the rocks, but then it kind of got stuck in another set. It was horrible. I turned the camera off because no one wanted to hear what I was saying.
That's like the first day. If you look at my first video with the new magnetar that I got, second throw, and it got stuck.
Yep.
And I was like, beep, 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 beep. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, this is like a, couple $100 magnet, and I just lost it on my second throw. But I managed somehow, walking the shore in like thick mud and briars and everything, that I was able to get it free, thankfully. I was not going in that water.
I've been in, and actually one of our very first videos I went in on video. Like you can't see me, but I go all the way down to my boxer shorts and I go in, and you can hear me because at that time I had these really crappy microphones that plugged into the bottom of the iPhone. And like there was a spot where I had been hip deep and literally stumbled, and all of a sudden I was neck deep in freezing cold water.
I've gone in like up to my knees, to my thighs a little bit, but it's going to take a lot for me to actually go swimming because I don't like water, and I don't like dark water that I can't see the bottom of. So
agreed.
Hi, Kitty.
Well, Willie says something cool here, and that it would probably be true to go to Ellis Island. Yeah. Willie, that's kind of what I'm trying to do more often than not. I mean, sure, it's fun to go do bridges and stuff, but it'd be awesome to go to historical places. That's why we're catching the stuff that we're catching, because we're going places where people have been for a long time.
Yeah.
Right. Ellis Island would definitely be cool. I just don't know if that would be considered.
Yeah,
that's a park at this point.
So you might get told to stop there.
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah, that's a park at this point.
I just got an echo. I was going to look it up, but I guess I can look it up after. Do you have any plans, Josh, for anywhere cool?
I hit a couple bridges yesterday. Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah.
Not too much pulled out, but it was a good trip. I don't think I've really been since I've gotten the bazooka.
Oh, really?
for whatever reason, it just hasn't.
Well, you've been metal detecting a lot too, so
Yeah.
that's where all that time's going.
It's easy. That's easier for me with the kids because, like,
Is it?
it's a park. I just find a park with a playground, let them go play.
Right.
But like, hi Kitty. She hears me talking. She's jealous.
A diver's gonna get it for it this year. Yeah.
But yeah, it's I've gone magnet fishing with my boys before, but they, are still pretty.
They're still pretty young, yeah.
Still pretty young, and they get bored quick. And having them on the side of a road, on a busy road, just doesn't work. So
no, it's probably a good idea.
And it's really hard. I tried looking the other day for a bridge that is next to a playground. I have not found something like that yet. So
no, I don't think there's any of those around here either. I mean, there's like this one I hit in Harwich is right near a seafood place that has a mini golf course, but you still have to have a person there to play mini golf with them.
Yeah.
But
you're being mildly.
Yeah, that was cool. Strip down. Was it cold out, T? Looks like Ken's gone in for it before too, but he didn't get it. I didn't get my Helios. I lost it. That was gone in Wareham.
Magnets. I went back. I've tied a couple off. I went back for one, and it was gone. Rope and all. I'm assuming a kayaker maybe got it because it was kind of like way out there.
Huh.
But
I found one on the place where I actually went in was one of the first places we magnet fished, and we found one. It was, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was like a double-sided one. It looked like you got it off Amazon. It didn't even have like a brand name. It just had a weird label on it, but it was definitely lost, and we found it.
I've never found another fishing magnet.
Yeah. I think that was our second time magnet fishing that we did that. So we found that.
Ironically, when I lost my first double-sided, Sean gave me a double-sided. I think it was like a 1300 double-sided or something, and I lost it. It got stuck on something, and that's my biggest video, and I hate it because it's nothing but hate comments on there about me being stupid and dumb or whatever, but it gets me channel views, so whatever. But so it was stuck, and I tried pulling and the rope ended up snapping. So I was like, well, there it is, it's gone, and then a couple months later, Sean and a friend of his were there, and they pulled up the magnet that was mine, that was originally his.
Right. Oh, so he got his magnet back. That's funny.
Yeah. But it had been under the water for like 4 months or something, and it was toast. Like there was nothing.
Already within 4 months?
Yeah, it's surprising. But it's interesting because I actually still have it downstairs somewhere to see. Like I just broke the magnet off. It was all open and cracked anyways, so I broke it off to see how thick they were, because like, I don't know, you get a big thing like this, but how much of it is magnet,
Right.
And looking at this magnet, I forget the brand name. It was a cheaper brand, but like the magnet was literally like, like
super thin,
3/8 of an inch thick. But it was this big around, but it was like that big, and I'm like, no wonder these are breaking. Like, there's nothing to the face of it, and the whole magnet was like this big. But I'm like, what's in the middle? Like, I thought it was a big chunk of magnet. No, it's just this little thin sheet, and that's why you don't buy the cheap magnets, because they're literally like.
And you said that was a 1300 that you ripped it?
Yeah, so it would have been $750 each side.
Right.
But
all right, are you good in there, buddy? I didn't want to just pull you up without asking. All right, cool. We got Buddy coming in.
Hey,
boom, there it is.
There's
hanging
Buddy.
out in the shed.
Damn right. Actually, Nate. Hey, Josh.
How we doing?
Good. Hey, Katie. Actually, Nate, I intended to be here a little earlier, but there was like 5 or 10 minutes before you were going to start, and I totally fell asleep on the couch.
Oh,
And
good,
I'm
dude.
like trying to wake up now. I'm out in my shed and it's freezing out here.
Yeah, all of a sudden the temperature dropped down. It's 40 degrees today.
Plus, when you kind of like fall asleep, you wake up, you feel so cold. I think,
Yeah.
Oh my god. Hey, Ken and T and Willie
A whole bunch of
and
people hanging out.
Bucky. Who else is here?
We're talking about losing magnets.
George and Shannon. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Among the many other generous and kind acts Brockton Magnet Fisher has done, he's helped me an awful lot a few times. He gave me this really nice, I think it's a Brute 1400, and it was like brand new, and I got it stuck, and I tried to rescue it a couple times last year. I was unable to get it, so it's probably still there.
Right.
I want to try to get it. Hey, Josh.
The only one I left behind was the Helios, and I will not go in that water. It was in Wareham, and I had actually gotten a tip from a guy to go fish over in this area he called the Bowl. And it was kind of near some really, it was near a bridge, but it was also by some railway tracks.
Mm-hmm.
And right where like Verizon's main building is. And it was almost like this little bowl that the river emptied out into. And that was where my magnet got stuck. And you couldn't see a half an inch deep, That's how nasty the water was. So
yeah, I did a live the end of last summer, Nate, and I was gonna try to pull out all the stops to rescue my magnet. I did manage to find the rope that I had to cut off with this device I built, and I could not get it unstuck. And I was gonna maybe snorkel for it, but the water was dark. It was full of vegetation, and there was no one there to help me if I got jammed
No
up.
way.
So,
right. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that.
yeah.
No,
I
my other log.
it's like these magnets cost a little bit of money, and you don't want to lose them stuff, but it's not worth like drowning over it and trying to recover one.
Exactly.
But it is worth crawling under a bridge, though.
That's what I was alluding to there. Josh had saved me twice now. He went under the bridge, and then there was another time at when we were at that Needham Bridge.
Yeah, when you forgot to tie off.
Yeah, and I just chucked my magnet in the water, and the rope went with it.
Mild-mannered Peter, Josh Parker, turns into what is it? I'm sorry. I had a joke for you climbing under the bridge. I can't remember your other alternate character for that heroic act.
Spider-Man.
I just woke up.
The cousin of Peter Parker. There you go. It's in your blood.
Yep.
Oh my God, Nate and Josh, I was just chatting with you guys on that group chat, and then like 1 second later, I was snoring on the couch, and my wife was saying, "Hey, did you want to go in and say hi to Nate and them?" It's 7:30. I kind of woke up. I got myself out.
Yeah, all good, man. No worries. I think Sean might come around at some point here too. I talked to him earlier today, and he was actually getting out on time.
Yeah, Sean's been working a lot of overtime. BMF.
Yeah. It feels weird for me being back at work. I was away for a whole week.
Yeah.
But cable's just cable, so it didn't change much.
Yeah, my kids have the week off for the April vacation and everything, so they're going back to school on Monday.
There you go. I think there's some nice days coming up for you guys to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a couple of pretty nice days this past week, but I was doing work around my yard and everything. I didn't really get out, but I'm looking forward to getting out more and more. Hey, Nate. That's George saying
Well, there you go.
I appreciate that. I don't know what that is, but thank you very much, George. Awesome. I like cool stuff.
In the tumbler cleaning them up for you, so it might be some coins that he has in his rock polisher. There's another way to clean coins. Ooh,
that'd be cool too. I appreciate that. I'm actually a coin collector, but I was just gonna say, since we were talking about what is the cool stuff, I actually talked to Jen today because I finally hit a milestone. I'm not like you guys. I haven't hit 1,000 yet, but I did just break 500.
There you go.
So I wanted to do a little give back type of thing, just in appreciation of everybody who's stuck with us up to 500,
Yeah.
So I talked to Jen today, and we're going to do some stuff.
There you
think
go.
I'm
Awesome.
gonna have her make some hats because I wear hats all the time, trucker hats.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna get a few of those, some other stuff.
You don't see me without a hat too often, even though I wear these glamorous fancy hairstyles. I'm proud of everything else.
No,
I have so many hats. I was actually going through them recently, and I was like, I don't wear half of these. I wear like 2. I'm like, I gotta get rid of some of these.
hey Nick,
I don't have enough
favorite-
hats. All my hats are
Drop in,
beat up. I'm really hard on everything. I get everything dirty. I ruin everything, and all my hats are beat. I need to get some new hats.
Hey, Magnet Junkie, what's going on, Nick?
yeah, we got Nick in the house. What's happening, dude? Appreciate you popping by. But yeah, the 500. So we'll do a little thing. It won't be as crazy and chaotic as yours, man. That was you were drained after that.
You know, Nate, I'm going to be honest about something. I've mentioned this to people before. It's not a big deal, but I deal with a lot of social anxiety sometimes, and I actually had a pretty hard amount of panic before that live. It was hard to get through. I had a screaming, horrible headache, and I was actually like really sick after that. But I got through it, and I wanted to get it done, and I feel so grateful that I got it done. All that is off my shoulders. I got to show my appreciation to people, and
Right.
I got everything getting organized, ready to go.
Right. It was just a long time, man. It was great. People hung out for a long time, and you consistently kept like a really high audience on it. It was pretty awesome.
I did my best, and I really appreciate all the great. I'm very grateful for people like Gene Diggs History who came in and came on panel, who you came on panel. So many people. Brockton came up and helped out. It was just like really grateful to so many people who helped me out with that.
Absolutely.
Very cool,
Yeah, I was
man.
jumping in and out. I was in the middle of cooking dinner and eating dinner and everything, but I had it on while I was cooking, and it was a good show. You did good. So
Yeah, I did my best. It was fun. It was fun. It would have been a lot. It wouldn't have been that much fun and that easy on me if you guys hadn't helped me out so much, and I appreciate it big time. So
Absolutely.
yeah, I know this. I know how hard putting a live together is, and then running giveaways. When I did my birthday bash giveaway like 2 years ago,
yeah,
like I was telling you guys, I had like 15 plus giveaways.
Good
and
Lord.
just running them all. And like Brockton, he actually stopped by my house unexpectedly. I had no idea he was coming over. And you could ask him, I had just like boxes everywhere of like, this was this one, and this was this one, and this was this one. Like everything was just out. And I spent.
I did that when I did my 500 subscriber giveaway. I think I gave 14 prizes. And the hardest part was I didn't keep good enough track of them, writing them down as they were going on. So I had to rewatch the whole video and
I was
figure them all out.
I am always organized like that. I had a list of everything I was giving away, who won it, like what order I was doing. I had secret giveaways that nobody knew about until that day. Like,
see, that's a good idea. Hidden giveaways, right? Because then you know the people who are actually watching you and supporting you and helping you are gonna win these giveaways, and that's a good idea. And County and Teresa is saying that she's right behind you, Nate, coming up on that 500. So we all want to make sure we I'm gonna get over this. Yeah, let me try to get over there more and show you out and stuff like that. I'm the most.
I just realized she was gray too.
Oh,
fix that.
Come on, Nate.
I know. What the hell's going on? What the hell's going on?
What the heck?
So speaking of Nick coming in here, what's cool about Nick is him and Mark have started collaborating and doing videos together. I don't know if you all have. Yeah, I don't know if you all have seen those, but those are pretty cool. Huh?
Nick Wallace?
No, Nick from Magna Junkie.
Okay, because I'm thinking Nick Wallace, and he's in Maine, and Mark's in Florida. I'm like, well, how are those collabs going to work?
No.
That's a lot of walking.
No. Magna Junkie is not too far from Mark, I think. I think they're relatively close because they've done at least 2 or 3 collab videos already.
Awesome.
I don't know. I like those. I like going fishing with people. You guys have spoiled it for me, hanging out with you guys.
Yeah.
I can't do it alone anymore.
That's a good point. Brockton Magnetfish was saying in our group chat earlier that he wants all of us to get together for a collab again. And like whoever in here doesn't know that, I have magnet fished with Nate. I have magnet fished and metal detected with Josh. I have done that with Brock the Magnet Fisher and Chris Wicked Digger a little bit back, and Brian Silversess, and it is so much fun. We're all out there doing it together.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's doing stuff with people who also enjoy it, or who have never done it before, and first timers. It's a lot of fun. I always say, if anybody who watches me wants to meet up and go out, just send me an email. And I don't have the greatest work schedule, but I can usually figure it out. I'm working on a bunch of possible collabs and trips right now.
Awesome.
Some to other states, some in state.
The one you mentioned to me when we were up in Needham that time.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's just all about timing. One of these days I want to go on like a hobo trip down to Florida, and
Hobo trip?
Yeah, I'm just going to fly down, not get a car, nothing. I'm just going to take Ubers everywhere, sleep on park benches, and magnet fish with all these guys.
Don't sleep on park benches in Florida.
No, don't do that. That's not a good idea.
The idealistic view you might have of that in your head might not, align with the reality of doing that.
I know a lot of people down there. I can find a place to sleep, or I'm just gonna bum it. I'm just me and my magnet going around and meeting up with people.
Yeah, all you literally got to do is say the areas you're going to be in. I'm sure there's people there,
Yeah.
Just saying in advance where you're going.
Like I'm going down to Florida in October, but I don't know if we have any downtime planned. And right. I'll be in the Orlando area at the end of October.
Nice.
But I don't think we'll have a rental car or anything. So
George just said something, says they just got 1,900 subs. And I can remember literally it felt like last week.
There's the kitty.
They were just at 1,000. They blew up really quick too.
1,900. So that's awesome.
That is great. Josh got an enormous boost to his channel for finding that bazooka round, all the news stories that he was on, all the coverage from that, the videos. Josh, congratulations! That
definitely helps.
that was unbelievable. Rocket.
Yep. Nicky says he's going to Orlando? Is that what you said, Josh?
Yeah, we're doing. I got family somewhere down there. I got lots of family down there. One of these days, when I quit my job, I'll be down in Florida. But I'll be in Orlando at the end of October. We're gonna do some Disney stuff. We're gonna do other stuff. That's
the cable company I work for. We because that's part of one of the Universal is one of the companies that we also own. They give us like 4 one-day passes. So we're hoping to go down there probably in the fall also, but maybe for a short trip, like 3 days, and then come home. 1 hour from Orlando.
He's only 1 hour from Orlando.
Yep. See, you guys can make that happen easy. That's an hour. It takes me an hour to come see you guys. No matter which one of you I go see, it's an hour.
Yeah, Massachusetts is a small state, but to drive from where I am all the way up to like Provincetown, for example, that's 2-hour drive.
Oh, easily.
And from the tip of the Cape all the way down the Cape and across to the New York border. I forget, that's a long drive. That's like, what is that, like 6-7 hours?
It took us to drive to DC from Yarmouth, and that's like in the middle of the Cape. It took us just about 8 hours. Wasn't bad though.
I'm excited to go to the Cape more this summer. I love to fish for stripers, bluefish, all that. Obviously, I want to try to use my machine a little bit better on the beach. I can't wait to get to the Cape more this year.
Yep, you guys can post up here anytime. It's we're not really close to anything, but we're close to the exit and stuff like that, so you can get around.
You know what? Not close to anything is exactly where I want to be most of the time.
Most of the time, yeah.
We're close enough to stuff, but we're not right on it.
See you, Junkie.
Hey, have a good night, Magnet Junkie. See you soon.
Nick, taking off. Cool. Appreciate you dropping in, man. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, their collabs are funny just because, Mark's an hysterical guy, and Nick seems very like down to earth. So it's kind of a weird balance, because he seems very level and
Very
and
level, calm, and quiet like me.
And Mark's here, That's that's why I like the dynamic of those guys fishing together.
Brian, there's another one. Just got over 500, getting ready to party. I'll tell you, talk about collabs, man. I wish Bucky could get up here and hang out up here. We'd have some fun together. He's awesome.
Magnetic
Silver
Squad.
Assassin, you like Peeps? I'm eating Peeps.
Mm-hmm.
Are those left over from what you call it? Yeah, I have a whole stash pack.
24 cents a box. How could I not adopt them all?
They're made of people. They're made of people, Josh. Lots of sugar and people.
Oh, I thought you were trying to read something. I'm like, what am I missing?
No, I'm just being totally normal.
You're just being a weirdo. I guess lots of people eat Peeps, but they're just weird.
I was thinking of Squatch earlier. I was like, where he left and then he made a small comeback and now he's gone again. But you know what? Sometimes you need a break.
Who's that? I don't know if I've
Magnetic Squatch, Jason.
He's also down in Florida.
That would be a ridiculous amount of accents, James.
I gave out some big LGM stickers on my giveaway whenever it was 2 days ago.
Throw on there. Yeah, that would be awesome, dude. You know what? Like New York City, seriously, is only a few hour drive. After doing DC, I could do New York City in no time.
It's a 4-hour bus ride.
It's like 5
Yeah,
hours.
Easily.
Go there. 8 hours to find a place to park. 5 hours to New York. 8 hours to find a parking spot.
Yeah, that's why you do what Josh just said. You take a bus.
Yep. Take a bus, just you and your magnet.
Yep, and find a hotel close by where you can just Uber to the place that you're going to fish at.
Yep. And you got to practice your New York dialogue. You got to practice at home like an actor. Hey, I'm walking here. Hey, I'm walking here. Hey, I'm walking here. So
Yeah, and then we would have someone like Brockton who drops all the R's. It would be a disaster of accents in the video.
New York City.
Oh my goodness.
Because I don't think I have a northeastern one, but people ask me all the time where I'm from. So
yeah, you sound like you're from like Iowa or something. Like you've been growing corn your whole life.
I would say it was from living in Colorado, but I only lived there for a year, and I'm 50. So
yeah. See, I've lived all over, and then growing up, my preschool teacher used to live in the Bronx, so I grew up learning how to speak like a New Yorker, and the rest of my family sounds like Sean. And then I move up to Vermont for a couple of years, and I get like the northern eastern accent. And then I move all the way across the country to Oregon, and then I move to the central Midwest, and like I got some, don't you knows mixed in there every once in a while, like like I am a sponge for accents.
Right on. That's what I picked up from Colorado. They would say that after everything. Right on. Right. Yep. Yeah, I've traveled around a bit too. I went maybe not as much as that, but lived in Boulder, Colorado, Florida, Nashville. Lived in Nashville for a while. Nashville was a lot of fun, but their school system is severely lacking, so it was time to come home. So my kids didn't have to deal with that.
That's one thing I'm grateful for. The town that I live in has a really excellent school system, and my kids get, all that, help they need and everything.
Well, we're lucky here on the Cape because all the retirees that have, retired from doing all their major teaching, they come down here, retire, and they just teach elementary where it's super easy for them, So our kids are getting.
That's funny that you say that because teaching in elementary school is actually extremely difficult. The kids have an enormous amount of need that the system doesn't take care of, that the teachers have to take care of. And it's a lot. My wife actually teaches second grade, and there's no such thing as a vacation. She works at night. She works on the weekends. She works on the vacations. It's overwhelming how much they ask of her.
No, I wasn't saying it was any easier. I'm just saying like they've already had their career, so they just move here, retire, and they're like, what am I going to do? And so they go teach at an elementary school because they've done their career.
Yeah, and if you're still going to teach, heck, the Cape is a nice place to be able to kick up your feet at the end of the day.
Right.
And the summers, and oh, little puppy.
It's my foster. She's crazy.
What kind of dog is he?
I don't know.
Yeah, definitely George. I know I'll be there. I usually catch on my lunch break.
Oh, this is Cookie Monster.
Cookie.
You're crazy.
Nate likes to poke fun at himself sometimes, and when he was a singer for the heavy metal band, he calls that the Cookie Monster voice.
Cookie Monster. That's what it sounded like. My dog.
I gotta hear that sometime. I'm gonna have to look up for that. I think you might have already told me where to find that. I gotta give it a listen.
Yeah. I don't know what's happening with the. We were supposed to try to get together and do a show to just put it to bed, but I haven't heard from anybody in a while. So. We'll see.
Your bandmates.
What's that?
Your bandmates.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to hear from them. I haven't talked to some of these guys in like 15 years.
Oh, okay. So you haven't played together in like 15 years or more?
Correct. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So we're just gonna start practicing. It won't take long.
Yeah.
Probably.
Cool, though. We're getting the band back together, dude.
That's right. Just to put it back to bed. But it'll be fun. I miss making noise and. Yeah. It was fun, but I don't drink anymore, so that part's going to be lame because I used to get really drunk and, and then make a lot of noise and be stupid, but yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, you can have fun sober.
Absolutely. I'll be, I got a different mindset now at 50. I'm going to enjoy it more than I think I did when I was a kid. I think I'll enjoy being up there and just feeding off energy and, Like it's right.
20s. I think I'm in my 20s, early 20s probably.
Yeah.
I don't keep track.
You've been 20 for like what, 30 years? That's what I always tell people. I'm like, yeah, I'm 25 and I've been 25 for 25 years. But yeah, George, I appreciate that. I did share some of the pics. I wish YouTube would let you share more than 4 or 5 pictures in a post.
Yeah. Oh, T says, did you catch the Billy Joel show at Madison Square Garden? It was fantastic. When I was a kid, I used to like to listen to Billy Joel. My friends would play pool and stuff sometimes. And I actually saw Billy Joel at the Worcester Centrum back when he was married with Christy Brinkley and they had the new baby. It was Christmas time, and he brought the baby on stage and everything. And I'll be honest, this is the only concert this has ever happened to me. I couldn't stay in my seat. I had to leave it and go in the aisles because it was too loud. And it's Billy Joel. I was really near a speaker, and it was cranked incredibly loud, and I couldn't even tolerate staying in my seat for it. I had to kind of like listen from out in the way.
Billy Joel is one of my absolute all-time favorite artists. He was my first cassette tape was the greatest hits of Billy Joel. Yeah. And I played that thing dead. I played both sides back and front.
Yep, youngsters. I think Buddy just kind of outed himself as not being 20 when he says he was.
Hey, listen, time is not necessarily cyclical. Don't try to enslave my mind with your scientific theories about reality.
Don't oppress me.
I'm 20.
Sometimes I do dumb things like I'm 20, like, scale a bridge and
I probably could have done it 20 years ago, but at 50, I tried. I did get up there, and I'm like, no, I can't do it.
I was like, he's going for it. Nope, he's coming back down. And I was like, all right, I'll do it.
I gotta go.
Teresa's talking about Glass Houses from Billy Joel, and that was a very controversial album because it was kind of had more of a rock and roll style to it. And his fans who loved his like classic like piano crooning, whatever you call it, didn't like that album for a long time. But some of the best songs are from the album.
Yeah. The only Billy I've ever seen live is Billy Idol.
I saw Billy Idol.
That'll date me too, but I saw Billy Idol, yeah.
Yeah. I saw Billy Idol right after he broke his leg, a few months after he broke his leg in that terrible motorcycle accident. And he was walking with a cane for some of the show. But then, like
Dude,
halfway through the show, he got all excited. He threw his cane. He was dancing around. It was cool.
that was at Great Woods, right? And
Yeah.
Faith No More opened for
I
him.
think so. Yeah. What?
That was why I went to that show, was to see Faith No More.
Oh,
And Billy Idol was just a bonus because I was wicked into Billy Idol when I was a kid, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, absolutely, I'm going to stick around and see this. And I saw exactly what you're talking about. He threw his cane down. I was there.
Yeah. Word. We were at the same concert.
Yep. Just didn't even know it.
Sorry for pushing you in between the cars, stealing your beers and running away.
It was you. Damn it. But no, that Great Woods, I've been to Great Woods a ton. Remember, were you there, or maybe know people that were there when they set it on fire during Lollapalooza?
I was not there. I think I was there. Was that the first year, or was that Lollapalooza 2?
I think that was the second one because I was there.
I forget, but I know a lot of people came up like over through the woods, over the fence, and crashed it. It was wild. I was not there for that.
They tore the fence down, set it on fire. People were jumping over the big bonfires that they were having, and that was when Great Woods decided to build a wall.
When I was a teenager, my mother, after my father died when I was a kid, my mother remarried. I had this father-in-law. He's passed away too. God bless him. But when Great Woods was brand new and the lawn seating area was still all dirt and everything, and things are still being constructed, my mom and my stepfather took me to see Bill Cosby.
Wow.
And it was so funny. That was a long time ago. I saw Ziggy Marley and In Excess at Great Woods back in like 1989. I've seen so many great shows at Great Woods.
That'd be a good show. One of my favorite, one of my first concerts and favorite was seeing The Cure, and I saw them there. Yeah. That was probably I think that was my first concert, was The Cure, and that was when I told you, because you're kind of close to a town that I had met a girl from. Remember the one I was telling you, we would show up to her high school and stuff, and they were asking us about the incense in our car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I had met her at that Cure concert. First concert, Night Ranger.
What was everybody's first concert?
There you go.
Says Teresa, my first concert was The Who at the old Foxborough Stadium before they built Gillette.
Let's see. I gotta look it up because I have a terrible memory, but
Can't remember the first concert off the top of your head.
Well, it was a mixed show.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to remember who the headliner was. I don't know if you guys River Rave, WBCN's River Rave.
Yeah.
It was like the little brother of Ozfest.
Yeah, Ozfest, last Lollapalooza type
The
of
most
thing.
wild concert I ever went to was Lollapalooza in '94. I mean, Beastie Boys, Smashing Pumpkins, George Clinton, and P-Funk All-Stars. I mean, like, I can't even stop because every band that was popular at that time was there, and it was wild.
Yeah. That's what those Lollapaloozas were. There were tons of them. You know, they were like big festivals to see tons of people.
'94, it was the one I went to, I think. Oh, I think so. And it was freaking, was it '94? Was I already out of the army? I think it was.
Who played that one?
What's that?
Who played that one?
Like, everyone. I'm going to have to Google again. I used to have a t-shirt that I loved, but I wore it until it was basically turned into particles and drifted into space.
I know '93, when we saw it, because it didn't come to Great Woods that year. It came to Rhode Island at like Quonset State Airport.
That's where I saw it. It was the same year.
And that was Rage Against the Machine was there. Arrested Development was there.
Oh, I love Arrested Development.
Primus, Alice in Chains.
Yeah,
that was a big one.
That might have been the same one I went to. I don't even know. I know we were trapped on the highway for hours in gridlock getting in there.
That's every concert.
Yeah.
Hey, Waller, how are you? Appreciate you stopping in. We're just talking about our first concerts. So we got George says his is Triumph with Ted Nugent. James says the first CD he had was Astro Creep. White Zombie. You know, funny thing about White Zombie, I mentioned that I lived in Colorado earlier, and I was staying very briefly at a hostel up there, and down the street from a hostel was a very small venue, like a bar. kind of like one of the Boston ones. You know, it was a decent size for a band to actually play, and I heard loud music, so I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna go check that out. And it was White Zombie playing. Yeah,
Nice,
I know. I dropped an S-bomb. Sorry.
Oh, Expressions Outdoor said they saw Pantera several times in the '90s, and Dimebag Darrell. Oh my gosh, oh wow!
I saw in would have been 2008, I think. I saw 9 Inch Nails up in Montreal.
Oh hell yes.
Montreal, yeah.
And that was actually a gift for my birthday. A friend of mine won the tickets off a radio contest. And she's like, do you want to go to this? I don't know who they are. And I was like, why did you enter the contest if you didn't know who they are? But yes, absolutely, I will go. And she's like, there's 2 tickets. You can have them. I'm like, you don't even want to go with me? Like, I thought she was asking me out. You know what I mean? Like, she's like, no, you can just go. And I'm like, sweet.
Right.
Free
Thank
tickets.
You. Yeah.
All I just got to do is drive over to Border. Like, and I was in Vermont at that time. So it was no trouble for me.
9 Inch Nails. I did see them too. I saw them in the original Boston Garden, and Marilyn Manson opened up for him. It was right before no one even knew who he was. This Trent Reznor and 9 Inch Nails were kind of giving them their first taste of what their music was about, and they were actually horrible. Marilyn Manson was probably absolute garbage because they hadn't been polished. They didn't play well. But 9 Inch Nails was awesome.
It was the very beginning of 1990. I was down at basic training, and I didn't know 9 Inch Nails yet. But my one of my guys near me, my bunk, was always singing "Head Like a Hole."
Yep.
And my first cassette tape that I bought as soon as I got out of basic training, and I went to a record store. The first cassette tape I bought after that was Depeche Mode "Violator."
Oh yeah, I love Depeche Mode.
That's
one band I really, buddy, keep an eye on this. I don't know if you're a fan and if you've ever seen them, but I would 100% go see Depeche Mode, and I want to see them before they don't tour ever again. You know,
I would like to too. I don't do things like that anymore. Concerts, things like I don't even go to the movies anymore.
Really,
like to drive it. Yeah.
No, that's cool. Red Hot Chili Peppers and Dave Matthews.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, oh man, back in the day when I was a kid, my brother and sisters much older than me. So I was listening to music from the 60s and 70s. I grew up as a teen in the 80s, young adult in the 90s, 2000s, and there's so much music from all these eras that I love so much.
White Zombie was terrible live. Yeah, they weren't that great.
I haven't been to many concerts, and it's just not. Yeah. Like, I never really have the opportunity to go.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, we went to My Chemical Romance, and
I think we got somebody in the basement.
God, I can't think of who the other one is, but we saw them in Boston. So,
what's up, everybody?
My goodness! What's up, my governor?
In his luxury suite, with his grand piano. Why don't you hop on that piano and play us a little
nice house
on that piano, man?
All right. It's this way, isn't it?
Yes.
Jacko would probably be fun, George.
What's going on, everybody?
No, we were talking about our first concerts. What was yours?
I know, I heard you. Actually, I went to, it was 90s.
Yes.
And
Expressions.
Everybody was there. It was huge group. I forget who was. Ja Rule.
Okay.
It was like a hip hop type of thing, and everybody was there, man. Oh, I forget what it was though, man.
I can't remember. I can't remember, but I think I remember a big hip hop jam back in the 90s.
Yes, yeah, it was like a jam. Yeah, it was my goodness. I forgot the name of the group. It wasn't a group, but it was the name of the concert itself.
Right.
I thought Jam was inside of it. Like R&B Jam or something like that. I don't know. I forget what it is, but it was a huge thing. Like I said, everybody
could have been MTV Jams, because that was actually one of their shows, wasn't it? MTV Jams.
No, it wasn't MTV.
No.
Man, I'd have to Google it. Hold
The
on.
word jam is highly prevalent in hip hop.
Def Jam.
Yeah.
There he goes. James got it. Def Jam. That's what it was called.
I don't know if that was it.
No, I know there's a Def Jam Records, so he's definitely
Yeah.
on to something.
I've been to a lot of shows back in the day. A lot. I like the living room in Providence. I used to go to a lot, and that was a really cool little intimate club to see bands. I saw Green Day and a bunch of other bands there. One band I love that I used to see in the living room is They Might Be Giants, a little bit more of an obscure band. People don't know.
I like them. Yeah, I like them. Istanbul and
I met them, talked to them a couple times. Charlie Clifford is in the house.
yeah, there's a bunch of cool, I'm gonna say something to expressions that being a metal fan people call sacrilege.
There it is.
Oh yeah, there you
Found
go.
it.
River Rave.
Oh,
Wow.
there you go.
You could just pull it
2002.
up. Who's on it?
Man, I'm trying to think.
Trying to see who the
First tape.
Austin, you're gonna play that
Stole
piano or
what's
what,
up.
man? I want to hear a song.
Yep, they were. Boston White Guy Rap, House of Pain.
Oh, they were there. Okay. I thought that was weird. The headliner was Outcast. And I don't even know if I stayed for them. But POD, who was huge at the time.
I
Papa
remember
Roach,
POD.
The Strokes,
Yeah.
Jimmy Eat World, Tenacious D, Sum 41, Drowning Pool. Like,
That was a pretty good lineup.
yeah, Simple Plan. That was like,
I don't know how much classic stuff you guys like, but I saw John Fogerty. But it was 2004, and the Red Sox had just won the World Series for the first time in like what was it, 86 years or something, right? And so I'm in the it's called the Orpheum Theater in Boston, right off the Boston Common and all that, in like a little alleyway of a neighborhood. And so James,
hey Beardo, how you doing?
John Fogerty starts playing, and you know it's a baseball song. We all know it. The lights are out, and you hear and everybody starts screaming. And then the lights come on, and he's playing, and everybody starts screaming. And then the Red Sox had just won, like very soon before that, like a week or two before it. It was still, big hype.
Very fresh.
And then he reaches behind his back, and he pops out a Red Sox hat, pops it on his knee, and puts it on his house. And the whole
The
house
place exploded.
nuts. It was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Jethro Tull, I would have died to see.
Don't do that.
My mom listened to that all the time. Expressions of talking about Jethro Tull.
Oh yeah.
But Expressions also mentioned Typo Negative, and I showed off the tattoo. They were literally my favorite band of all time. A lot of people don't get into them, but James and Risha have an anniversary today. What?
Wow, look at that. Happy anniversary, James and Risha.
Happy anniversary, guys.
If I knew it was a party, I would have thrown one.
There's my ticket from my first concert right there.
Right.
Sunday, June 9th. Oh, that's my wedding anniversary now.
Oh, is it?
That's funny.
There we go. Talia just popped in. They just got back.
10 years later, I would have got married.
Hello.
Look at that. We're hopeless romantics. I had a June wedding too.
Wait a minute.
I have such a terrible memory that I have to keep things like this, or I will never remember.
I have a stack of ticket stubs, and that's what I don't like about nowadays going to shows, because there's no stub anymore.
Yeah.
I liked keeping them. I liked being able to look at everywhere every band I'd seen. Sometimes you get people to
Red
sign them
Sox
too.
Tickets, Bruins tickets.
The guys. So I heard that Ghost is gonna.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure
Yeah,
you guys...
Ghost is gonna have a movie.
No,
Maybe.
I didn't realize that. And now James saying that.
I've been seeing it all over TikTok. They're probably gonna have a movie soon. Okay, and if they do, I will be coming to it full gear, full everything. Okay, I will be in front row seat, just seeing it. Okay.
I believe you.
That's awesome.
No, that's still her first band, so she's still excited to see that. And that's what I remember being young and seeing my first concert was her excitement. She's so pumped for music.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I'm starting
cool.
to like System of a Down. I think this is
Yeah, she likes System of a Down. I'm definitely I don't know if
Oh,
her
yeah.
mom appreciates my influence on her because she likes heavy music, but
I'm also getting into Cannibal Corpse, which I really
Yeah.
like.
yep.
Oh,
See, she
wow.
likes Cannibal Corpse too.
I like music. I like System of a Down. I like music that's passionate. I like music that has soul, right? It has real emotion and feeling, you know. I don't like empty poppy kind of music.
Right.
You know, it's gotta have some soul, whether it's like System of a Down or something like R&B or whatever it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Gotta have some
and
feeling.
any genre can have it because even it being in the metal stuff that I'm into, I can listen to some bands, and there's a band recently, Lorna Shore. They put out this trilogy song where it's literally 3 songs back to back to back. And even though he's screaming and yelling and whatever, it's a song about this guy losing his wife to cancer. And the whole video, you can see it. So like as you're seeing the video and you're listening to this, what people call devil music, and you're like, this really isn't devil music. This is kind of beautiful when you're watching the scene with it. You know,
I couldn't even watch that. I can't even watch that. I'm so sensitive. I'm such a wimp. I'm so sensitive. I can't even watch the video for the song "Days Go By." You ever heard that song?
I haven't, but I'll tell you what, that was a death metal song, like you're saying, and I shed a tear because I felt the vibe of the video. I was like, oh my god, this is horrible.
That's so sad.
Hey guys, can I
Yeah.
just say something? You just said something about cancer. I just want to bring this up, and I already talked to Nate about this to see if it was okay. And I apologize, buddy. Buddy's live.
You don't owe me any apologies
no,
whatsoever.
but I should have asked you because I know that was a big moment for you and stuff, and you were like all crazy. You had a headache. I get it. I get it. I get it.
Listen, last night, Brockton,
I know.
2 nights ago, Brockton came into my lab and helped Charlie make some money for the desperate need that she has right now for some medical bills for her beloved service dog. I didn't have a problem with that. It was at all. I was so happy you made some money for her. I just feel like I did a really bad job of helping you with that because I was already kind of trying to do my giveaways.
You had
and
a lot
everything.
going
I don't
on.
think I helped very much. I felt bad about that.
No, you had a lot going on, and I understand that. But you know, you know, when I heard about it, I was like, you know, I need to tell everybody about it because I want to help this girl, right? And that's what we're doing now. You see, she said, "No, you were amazing."
Yeah, I wish I'd
She
just
said
known
that
about
to
it ahead
you,
of time because I could
buddy.
have been more helpful. I was so
Yep.
I was so confused trying to figure out all my giveaways and keep that
Right.
all straight. I couldn't really shift gears enough to help you more. I was so happy when I talked to Brock this morning that you did get some help, and I just apologize. I couldn't have done a better job for you, Charlie. That's all.
You did fine, buddy. It was your night. You know what I mean? She
Jesus
said,
Christ.
"Stop. I'm sorry." No, Charlie, you don't have to be sorry.
No,
All right. So
no.
listen, guys. Charlie is having a situation right now. Her dog has cancer, and she has to actually put him down on Monday. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, Talia. But yeah, I see your face like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's her service dog, and
Right.
she loves this dog so much. But she understands the reasoning behind it. She needs to do it to, you know, make him feel a lot better and go peacefully and not have to worry about pain and suffering anymore, right?
Right.
So it's definitely a good thing she's doing because of the fact is I've seen it so many times, guys, that people have these pets and they just let them live like this. And it's like, wow, this dog is like hobbling. He can't even make it to the bathroom. He's falling down. Why aren't you doing something about this dog? Right. And another thing is like they have like, you know, big bumps on there, you know, and you just let it live there like that. But yeah, what's happening is the cancer's getting really bad on him, and his name is Loki. It's a rock, you know what I mean? That's all she has is that dog, and you know, she definitely needs financial help. If anybody at all could be able to help out, we would greatly appreciate it. she actually did not want anything to do with asking for money, guys.
Yeah, no one does. but,
I had her make a cash app last night, and we raised $300 for her last night.
wow, that's
Okay,
amazing. Yeah,
that is amazing. She
yeah,
needs $850 on Monday to be able to do this for her dog. And
right.
any money can help, even if it's $5, $10, whatever you have, it would be greatly appreciative.
Punch the
Charlie,
cash app in. Punch the cash
yep.
app in there, and I'll put it up.
I was just gonna say, Charlie, could you please jump up there and put your cash app on there?
Okay, no
Um,
worries, Josh. Appreciate it.
no, that's fine, Josh.
Josh
Thanks,
Pippin.
man. But yeah, if you could do that, there's the link. Lee's Magnetic.
There we go.
There it is. There's her Cash App, guys, right there. If you do not have Cash App, you can always PayPal me, and I'll send it right over to her like I did already
I won't forget,
um,
George.
with a couple people.
Thank you.
Okay. But yeah, no, I really appreciate the time and stuff that was able to, to talk about this, because it really needs to get out there, and I really appreciate everybody. If you're gonna go over to Shane's live after this at 9 o'clock,
Wow, it's
Ohio,
already been an
yep,
hour, huh? It's flying
Ohio
by
River
tonight.
History
Okay.
Yeah,
is going to be doing his live at 9 o'clock, and I'd
we'll be there.
appreciate it if everybody goes over there afterwards. And
Of course.
Charlie's gonna be there, and he's gonna talk about Charlie and the dog too. So Loki is yeah, she says, thank you guys. I really need lots of good vibes, sincere prayers as well. So
Yep,
yeah,
it's coming.
that's appreciative, guys. And like I said, if you want, you can PayPal me. I'm gonna put my PayPal in. If you wanted to do it PayPal and you didn't have Cash App, there
Yeah,
is another option.
yeah, I totally feel what's going on. I mean, we talked about it earlier. I mean, a month and a half ago, I lost one of my dogs, so I know and I understand this feeling. It's absolutely devastating, especially when you know that they're suffering. It got to a point where you have to make a decision, and I didn't want to make that decision, but my dog wasn't happy. He was suffering, and it was to the point where I had to pick him up and do all the stuff for him, and
Yep.
he was 107 pounds when he passed. I can't pick up a 107-pound dog every time he needs to go to the bathroom. And it's not fair for him that he can't get up,
Yes.
so I get it, Charlie. It stinks, and I'm with you and hope for the best.
Well, speaking of the time, Nate, I do actually have to get going. I'm
right.
exhausted.
I can see you falling asleep.
I hope I can say real quick to you, Nate. Thank you for tonight. Good to see your family with you tonight. Sean, thank you so much for coming on last 2 nights ago and helping me. And all of you wonderful people who helped me out. Thank you so much. And Charlie, I'm so sorry going through with this. I'm really happy you're getting some help from the community so that you can deal with this.
Absolutely. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that.
All right. Good night,
Thanks,
everybody.
buddy. Take it easy, man. We'll talk to you
Good night,
tomorrow.
brother.
Sure. See ya.
Bye.
Yeah, so let's go back here a little bit. Jody, we did see you come in there with the Hobbit comments, and
Jody's a punk.
yeah,
What's up, brother?
me and Josh aren't going to ever live down the fact that we called ourselves Hobbits in one video, and Jody just grabbed onto it and hasn't let go.
Absolutely. He does it all the time.
But it could be worse, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, what were you saying?
Charlie Clifford needs a wrench, brother.
Oh yeah. We didn't even notice that. It's harder to see when you're on this.
I'm on
when you're on StreamYard,
Yep, I'm on the StreamYard, and also I have you on my phone.
What?
That way I'm double dipping on you, bro.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man. I think eventually, I am gonna probably pay for the full version of this, because as you can see, I kind of tweak some of the coloring and stuff. I would really like to. My graphic design brain is looking at all this stuff, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like I want to make it look cool. We talked about it a little bit earlier. I'm not gonna blow too much of it, but I think there's so much that can be done with these types of live chats that I don't think a lot of people are doing. So
Wait, hold on. Definitely feel for you, Miss Charlie. 3 dogs, all 18 years old, passed within 4 months
oh
of each
my
other.
Lord, Jody.
Aki, I'm sorry to hear that. Prayers are with you, buddy. That sucks, man. Yeah, same with T.
Yeah.
Friends who set Ken and I up had to put their dog down yesterday after she fell ill suddenly and found a tumor that couldn't help her. Yeah.
T, that sucks, and I've honestly said to Carolina, and I've even said it to Talia, when these animals that we have currently, when they've gone, like I can't emotionally handle it ever again. Like I don't want to get any more animals. I
But
can't handle it.
being
Can't
a
handle it.
service dog, she needs one.
Oh, I get it. Yeah,
So-
but I get it. It just sucks losing animals.
But like she said, she's not replacing him right away, and it's
Right.
gonna take some time. But whatever it is you're going through, like I told her, no, yeah, I did the chemo thing with him. I gave him quality of life, not quantity. That's all.
Quality. That's exactly it. It's
Yeah.
quality over quantity. I have 2 dogs. They're both Great Pyrenees, and the one that passed was actually 2 years younger.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of lucky, but that's what it's all about, is quality, not quantity. And when they start to suffer, you can't let it go. It's selfish to keep a dog around just so you don't want to lose them. When they're not having a good time.
Yeah, and like I said, like her having him as a service dog, I told her, okay, I
Sorry,
get it.
I'm
You can't.
bummed out.
I get it. You can't like just replace him real quick. You can't.
Right.
You'll never replace Loki. Never. But you can always later on or whatever in life, like a couple months later or something, she can get another dog, and she can love that dog as much as she can and never
Yep.
replace Loki, but you'll always have another companion to hang out with and to love and cherish, and that dog is going to be your best friend no matter what, regardless.
Yep, absolutely. On a lighter side of
He is
note,
too amazing. He deserves all the love, respect, and dignity.
Yeah.
Well, it's not doing anything bad to Loki. He would want you to have somebody else to be there for you. Are you kidding me?
right?
I mean,
You
that's
feel your pain as well. One of your. Oh yeah, that was what happened, Jody. Literally, I mean, he had a mass on his neck for probably a little bit of time that I just wasn't able to afford to get rid of. But like I said, I made it comfortable. But once his back leg started giving out, that was when the decision was made, because I can't imagine 135, because 107 was heavy enough.
And how old was he?
He was only 10.
Yeah.
But that's what happens with big dogs. Big dogs don't have a long life like some, smaller breeds. I'm really lucky that my other guy is around. He's 12, but he's still walking fine, and he acts like he's 6, not 12.
Yeah.
So, Gesundheit.
Oh, God bless you. Hey, so Talia, how is your spring vacation going? What are you doing? Hanging out?
Yeah, not really. I mean, it's going well. I recently just went to arcade with some friends to do laser tag, but it hasn't been that much, but it's good. Tomorrow I might go ice skating.
That's awesome. Where?
I like Charles Moore Arena.
In Orleans, yeah. Charles
What's
Moore
it
Arena
called?
in Orleans, the town I was in today, dude.
Oh, nice. Not New Orleans.
No,
'cause
not
that's
New
a far
Orleans.
drive. That's a
Yeah.
far drive.
Even
I
farther
think my
than
friend is in
DC.
New Orleans. I think my friend is in New Orleans.
Your
right
friend's
now.
in New Orleans?
Yeah,
My
he-
mom was born in New Orleans.
Oh, that's fun.
No,
Yeah,
that's
I was-
awesome.
Yeah.
So,
I-
have you ice skated for a long time, or?
No, I don't usually go ice skating. I have went once, but I want to do it again. It's just kind of like I don't know how to ice skate, so that's the
There's
problem.
always a learning process. You know what? We go to Jordan's Furniture, and
Oh yeah,
they
that's right.
have
They
an
got a
ice
rink there,
skating
don't they?
rink. Yes,
Like the one
and
near
you
the
can learn. You can learn
No, not
there.
that one.
Oh, no.
No, we have a Jordan's down here, but it's not down here. He's talking about the one closer to them up in
In
where's that?
Avon.
It's Avon. Okay, I thought that was in Stoughton.
Well, it's Avon Stoughton line.
Okay, so it's right near IKEA, right?
Yep.
Ooh,
Yeah.
IKEA.
Okay.
IKEA first.
Yeah. Right.
I love IKEA, but we don't have one near here.
No,
IKEA is a cool place.
ice skating is hard, Charlie. But I actually probably a few years ago we went, and I hadn't gone since I was a teenager, and I thought for sure that I was going to fall over. Within 30 seconds, it came back like that, and I was flying around the rink like I was when I was a teenager. Once you've skated before, I think it comes back to you pretty quick. It's like riding a bike.
Yeah.
Do you skate too, or do you just take the kids?
Oh no, I go on the
You
rink.
skate too?
I'm the only one that can do it. They can't. They're like holding the pole, like walking around, and
Right.
they're holding it, going like
That
this.
little
And
carriage thing. Yeah.
I skate right by him. I mean, I'm not professional or anything like that, but
No, neither am I. But
I know how to skate. I know how to ice skate. So
I know how to not fall down. That's all that matters.
Me too. Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, she is. See, even T says it. You're the perfect age to learn how to skate. So you're right there.
how old
years
are
old.
you?
I have these
You're
two
12?
friends. I have-
She just turned 12. Yeah.
I
Okay,
have
my
these two
daughter
friends
turns
who, like-
13 this month.
But Jody, you're gonna love this. You want to talk about all this Hobbit stuff? She's 12. I'm 50, and I think she is probably almost close to taller than me now.
Yeah, and his son is like 16. And it's just
And my son, who's 16, he's 6'1" and has a 13-foot shoe. Me, I'm 5'5" on a lucky day with a 9-foot shoe. Yeah, a size 9 foot.
Wow.
Yeah, she's tall. Everybody else around me is tall. I'm the shortest person.
Well, don't worry,
And
Nate,
you
pros
have
cons.
size 6 foot?
Me? No,
Yep.
9.
Oh, 9.
No, I'm not 6. I'm not that small.
Here's pros and cons to being short.
I'm
Okay.
5'5", 5'6" on a really good day.
All right,
No.
so tell me the pros and cons, Talia.
Okay. Pros are like you can reach the bottom like drawer way easier. You don't have to scrunch it down. But a con is that you can't even reach the top one.
Right.
The top drawer, okay? What else is there? You can cosplay as a kid,
Yep.
because there's kids of my age who are like way taller than you. That's
Oh,
all
yeah.
I know. There's a kid who's like this tall, like way taller.
Yep.
Whoa there, man.
Yeah. It's not good. BMF is maybe a shoe.
Actually, you'd be surprised, Jody. I'm a size 11, bro.
He's a little bit taller than me, but the shortest of us all, I think, is actually Josh.
Yeah.
I think Josh has got us all beat.
Wait, I
But-
thought you were shorter than Josh.
No, because the first time I met him, I was like, "Oh my God, man, your videos make you look like you're tall."
Hang on. I have to look at that.
Oh, it's in a picture somewhere.
Nice.
It has to be.
So
Come
when I was
on.
like in second or first grade, I really wanted to be a basketball player because I thought I was tall enough. But now when I think about it, I would not be a good basketball player, and I would not like it at all.
There you go, County T. Exactly.
What?
Concerts suck for those that are height impaired. Exactly. Concerts.
Well,
just
he's
suck
closer
for
to the
height-
ground, so it's harder for him to fall.
Right.
Nate,
And even if I do, though, it's a softer fall.
Nate, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's a
take
softer
it.
fall.
You
Yeah.
could just go on my mom. You could just like go piggyback on her, and you would
Yeah.
easily just see the concert way better.
All right, I'm gonna go, guys.
Come on, Nate.
I think that does it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's rough
man.
being short. I don't know, man. I think I'm actually shrinking. It's not a good thing. I don't know what's going on. I'm shrinking.
Don't worry, Nate. Just like wear some high heels that my mom will have.
I'm not
and-
gonna wear high
Yeah,
heels.
well
you
there,
wacky,
man.
You wacky person.
Oh, question. imagine you're on a date with my mom, okay, and her feet is so much hurting from high heels. Would you switch shoes with her, or would you not?
I would not switch shoes with her. I would be flat-footed.
Oh,
Dude, that's not good though. Okay, you have to like
Uh-oh.
support
Oh,
your.
wait a minute.
uh-oh. There it
Jeez,
is.
oh, there it is. Here's Charlie.
I have a straight up picture showing you're shorter than Josh.
I'm standing in front.
Yeah, sure. You guys are right next to each other.
Son of a bitch.
Oh,
Look at guys. There it
That's not
is.
good.
He's smaller.
Son of a bitch.
Nate.
What?
Dude, come on. Aren't you not gonna support your girlfriend by just switching shoes with her? Okay.
I'm not gonna wear high heels to support somebody.
Whoa there.
I'm gonna break my
that's
ankle.
That's a red flag right there. Okay. Do not marry my mom. That's a red flag. You are a red
It's a red flag. I
Yeah.
won't wear pumps.
Oh, well, we'll make you
Wait, hold
taller.
on. There it again. You guys, hold on. What the crap?
Yeah, rolling.
Oh, come on. You guys are like leaning on the railing. It's not fair. Okay. Hold on. Let me see.
I mean,
I'm
since,
telling you, I'm not much taller, but I got him by at least an inch or two.
okay, well, since I technically live in this house with him, I can say that he is short. Okay.
Oh, we
I
know
can
that.
say, yeah, I can say that I think he's just a little bit shorter than Josh. Okay, I think so because Josh
I
seems like
think
the
so.
person to be a bit taller than him. Okay, I can see it.
I'll admit to my shortness because if you guys actually all go to my post, some of the pictures from DC, you'll see my son standing right next to me. I'm not standing in front or behind him. We are standing like right next to each other, and he is a giant compared to me.
I don't know. Where do you get the genetics for that?
Until the 30s, men wore heels. What? What did you say?
Where do you get
Where you get the genetics for that?
Was it
My
his mom,
no,
or was it yours?
it was recessed from my family because there's actually I met some of my cousins recently, and
She
they're
is
from
hilarious.
Sweden. They're from Sweden, and they're giants. I don't know where I got my. It's not so much where did he get his height, but where did I get my shortness from?
Okay, well then, man, I don't know. I think there's something wrong with the DNA, something like that. Okay.
I got bogus DNA.
Oh man, that's so funny.
That's very funny. Very funny.
Funny for us, but I don't think it's funny for him.
Dude,
It's fine, man.
she's a
And-
smart girl, man.
Entertainment. She's a good kid.
Yeah.
I don't know if you actually all noticed. It's starting to come out a little bit, but she bleached. She got her bangs.
I know. I
bluish
saw it. I
Bluish
thought I
greenish.
thought it looked awesome.
green. Yeah, it looks good. I don't know what color she'll do
I'm gonna
next.
re-dye it because it's like fading out. We did me and my sister. She's a good hairstylist. That's her job. But I don't think we used the correct dye. But I'm probably gonna try again. But
Manic
let's-
panic.
let it set in way better. Like,
Most of that stuff is temporary.
Again,
Yeah, I
Nate, it
know.
comes from Hobbit
Yeah, I
side.
know,
color.
Jody. This is a family-friendly show. I got to keep telling myself it's a family-friendly show.
Okay, I'm probably gonna dye it blue, and I'm probably gonna dye it many colors, and in the end it's gonna be red, and it's only gonna be red. I'm gonna keep dyeing it red because red will stain it. So I just want to keep dyeing it red because I like red.
Yeah, but then you're gonna have to bleach the extra red out when you want to change to a different color.
Okay, I mean,
See, I was a punk rock kid. I know
yeah,
all
okay,
about color hair
whoa,
dyes.
dude. Okay.
Oh yeah. What are you gonna do then? If you're like, oh, I don't want red anymore.
Oh, there you go. We'll get the
Oh.
Brad Mondo color conditioner. That's that guy from TikTok, isn't it? That he's really funny.
Let me take a picture of that. Let me.
Do you know who
Brad
Brad Mondo is?
Mondo.
No, I don't.
He's kind of a guy. He's very funny. He does like a.
Charlie said red is hard to keep.
It's very
That's
hard.
what my sister told me. She was like, "Oh yeah, I dyed." Like I remember her like dyeing her hair red, but she was like, "Yeah, it stains your hair. Like don't do red." Like,
You can already notice the blue is almost gone, and you can see the white part of your hair.
yeah, I want to
Yeah.
re-dye it, but like better. But I like it. I think it's cool. Yeah, you know what my hair reminds me of? It reminds me of mint color.
Mint.
Like yeah,
Yeah.
because chocolate chip mint. You know. But I asked my sister about the Brad Mondo thing because I don't know.
Do you know what?
What?
I'm sitting right next to you. You're like talking like you have a megaphone built
I
in.
think this
I'm
is so
well,
funny.
dude. That's my voice. Okay, I like being loud. I like
Guys,
being at the
watch
point.
you gotta watch Nate. Ready? Watch. This is so funny.
What are you doing?
You put your arm up.
Why did I
It's
do
so
that?
funny. I don't know. You were like,
You like,
I think I was saying like hello. Like,
yeah, oh, you're
I don't know what you were
what is
doing.
this,
I was
man?
like,
Everybody's just piling on Nate tonight.
yo, it's like
it,
Monkey
guys?
Mindy. Nanu.
Nanu. Yep, there's Taco.
I rewound it. I was like,
we need my mom.
because I was watching it. I was like, I was just
What is
watching
he
it.
I think
doing?
he's
Whatever.
like, I think we know what he's like. Actually, I
Yeah,
think I was doing that.
he's
I
like-
think you were just doing the nerd. Just like,
Just really quick. It was like,
Maybe I was trying to get somebody's attention. I don't know.
man.
that's awesome. But yeah, no, we had fun, and we definitely got to get everybody together, bro, and let's do a huge collab here on the Southeast.
The 6. We ought to get the 6 together. We've managed to get 4, so can't be too much
That's
more
what I'm
difficult to
saying.
get 2 more of us.
You should invite me.
Honestly, I know if we get together, I know that Mike will come down. If he signals, will definitely come down and
Right.
hang with us. I know for sure. If I said, hey, we're all going to be together at this friggin' farm doing some metal detecting,
Yep.
Mike would be like, I'm
Okay.
there.
Right.
Guaranteed.
We could figure out a way of even doing like a twofer, find a place that's got a good field, and then all go hit a bridge,
Magnet
think-
like a whole day out of
because
it.
you know what? We all have extra magnets too. So we can,
100%. I got 5 or 6 of them, so we got plenty.
Yeah.
I think it's
Definitely.
funny how he like when like something like he wants to point out, he'll just like go to the microphone and just like, yeah,
Cool.
I
Me?
ain't
That's
him,
what
like,
I'm talking about.
yeah, that's funny.
All right, so let's see what's going on. We will look at that at the premiere T. I got to catch up on everything that happened from today. Yeah, it's getting pretty close to 9. Do you want to throw up Shane's link, or actually I can? I'll put up Shane's link here, so where we're gonna run to next.
8:52.
Hey Nate.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Doing good.
You should start doing that. I think you should start doing that.
I should start talking like that.
Yeah, you should start just like
How
when
you
you want to make a point, you'll just like go to the microphone and be like, hey, okay, just
Yeah,
like,
How
exactly.
you doing?
I don't
Because it works.
Did that actually work?
Yeah, it does.
wait.
Hang on
Try
a
it.
second, Talia.
I
I'm
want
just
to try.
entering in
You do it,
Entering in
Talia.
Raid Shane's live.
I
We're
can't
about to.
really,
I'm
he's
about
been
to.
listening that I can't really do it.
Ohio River, and it's
So
just
say-
Ohio River history.
Don't worry, I got it. Say it.
There we
You
go.
can do it.
You can do it.
See? That's what I'm saying.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Yes, it sounds amazing.
And this is just like some cheap 20.
Talia. Oh, you just muted it. You muted. No, on the microphone.
I know, I
Oh,
got
there
it.
you go.
Yeah,
Talia,
when I
hold
move
the
it,
microphone like this.
yeah, hold that like that. Yeah.
Hold it like this, Talia.
I think you guys should have a podcast. Like, you should like meet up.
I actually told them about that. I want to
we should
make a
do a
podcast.
That's what she's saying. You don't need a microphone if you ever sing. Your voice is already loud enough.
Okay, well then, dude.
No, she didn't mean it like that. It was just me. I worded it that way.
Yeah, I know you worded it that way. Okay, I can
Yeah.
scream. Okay.
I would make the ultimate Hobbit collab. God damn it, Jody.
he's
not
talking
so
about
funny.
he's talking about me.
I don't think he's
Yeah.
a hub. I think you are.
All right, guys. You know what? On that note, since everybody's ripping on Nate, we're at it.
No, come on, Nate.
No, I'm kidding.
Hey,
I'm kidding.
no,
I'm
but
kidding. But here's the way I want to end it. So
not now. It's only
Oh,
5. It's 6 minutes, bro.
I still got stuff to talk about though. It'll take 5 minutes.
All right, cool.
So 2 weeks from now, I just talked to Jen today about some merch. I kind of talked about this a little bit at the beginning. 2 weeks from now, I'm going to do the 500 little live giveaway type of thing. I'm having her make up some stuff for me. I'm going to do 5 identical packs of 5 giveaways. Probably have I think I really like hats, trucker hats. So I'm going to have her do some custom trucker hats with maybe a couple different designs. I might even throw your sticker design on one of the patches that goes on it. just to create some different hats and different looks. I've got poker chips, I've got stickers. So just kind of a show my appreciation to everybody that's come to the channel before.
Come on, dude.
What's wrong with
Didn't
you?
I told you the idea before? I think I should do something like part of this. I
Yeah,
think
she could
that-
do something. You know what? You
Yeah.
know what? We'll have you because she's such an artist. This will be the grand prize giveaway.
Yes.
Talia, you can draw or paint something. That will be the grand prize giveaway.
Got it.
There you go.
You guys want a custom made, cool magnet fishing thing by me? You can get it free. Yeah, free.
May 2nd, 7:30.
May
Wait,
2nd.
hold on. You're showing this girl the wrong thing. You got to make money. You can't do free.
Come on,
You
dude.
You have to make. You got to make Nate pay you.
Not paying nothing.
Please pay me. Okay. I need to start my art career, but I need
Look
to
what-
pay you.
look what I
Picasso
started.
money. Picasso.
That's what my pockets look like.
Nuh-uh. I know it. Yes. Well, there, man.
I can pay you. I
know.
can pay you in lint, or I can pay you in poker chips.
That will not help. It's not currency. You make your own currency, but it won't help.
I could totally make my own currency.
As a 5-year-old, a 6-year-old.
Oh, Robin Allen popped in. Hey, Robin, how are you?
Hey, what's up, Robin? That's so funny, man. She is hilarious.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Wait, so,
It really is.
All right, we're gonna
She's enjoying herself.
absolutely, and this is kind of what I wanted to get back to every now and again. It looks like we're getting invaded by Carolina. You coming to say hi? No,
hola, mami.
Nope,
She doesn't
she's
know.
not coming. She's just hanging out over
Well,
there.
because she doesn't
hiding.
makeup on.
Hey, tell everybody. Hey,
you go.
everybody in here, if you haven't hit that like button, go hit that like button right
Come on,
now.
Appreciate that too.
Subscribe. Hit the like button. Ring the
Like,
notification bell.
subscribe,
on,
and
Gotta
share.
ride and grind. Gotta do this.
Rise and grind, she says. Rise and grind.
That's what I've been doing.
That's awesome.
Yep,
Yo,
exactly,
it's like Mark, two brothers treasure.
Yeah,
Like, subscribe, share.
he's constant. Exactly. Jody's talking about how that works. You know, that's the tried and true method. Gotta give him a taste.
Come on, can I say something? Like,
Why are you gonna say something in my
I'm
mic?
gonna say rise and grind. Okay.
What are you
There
gonna
you
say?
go.
Rise and grind.
Whatever that means.
When you get up in the morning, rise and grind.
Rise and
I didn't
grind.
realize she was gonna scream in that. All right, that'd be awesome. We'll be in Michigan for our grandson's wedding, but hopefully we'll be able to watch. Oh, that stinks, but yeah, hopefully you can pop in. That would be cool. But congrats on your
Pop in.
grandson's wedding.
I think you should just pop
That's
in
cool.
and say hi and leave. Yeah.
Cheeks-
My cheeks are hurting laughing.
That's awesome. I'm glad you got a kick out of her.
That's funny. That's awesome. She must be related to me, she said.
After watching a lot of video magnet fishing, bought a magnet fishing kit. Arrived yesterday. There you go.
Awesome.
That is super awesome, Robin.
Yeah, good for you.
Be careful. It turns into an addiction really quick.
Really quick.
We bought our first ones, and then within the first week, it's like I can't get anything with these. We need more.
I
Yeah.
think it's good. I don't know. I mean, I've been kind of parting away from it, but I think it's good. You know,
She'll have her own lives. She's
just-
not into tossing the magnet around much
I
more.
don't like how you guys get stuff. I don't get stuff, so I think I don't know what the fate is going on with there.
It's
but,
just luck.
you know.
It's luck of the draw. Literally, magnet fishing is luck of the draw.
Yeah,
You know, 'cause
for sure.
even that first time out with Josh, you know, he had never gotten a gun before either, and there I was pulling one 6 feet away from where his magnet was.
Yeah.
It's like-
That's how it happens.
It's
You
like
know,
fishing.
it's exactly like fishing. That's why it's magnet
Absolutely.
fishing.
Other man.
All right, everybody.
Oh,
Yep.
to you. The magnet. Wait.
There's the link. I just posted the link.
So Leo, we're shutting you down.
Everybody go to Ohio River History. We'll see you there. Love you guys.
See you there. It's a crew raid. Thanks for coming in, guys. Appreciate it. We'll see you next week.
Ciao.
And
Bye.
make sure May
Peace.
2nd is on your
Adios.
calendar.
Ciao. Bye. Adios. I will not speak any other languages.
Adios.
Hit the end live now.